Boom! What's up, everybody? Boom went China because China pumped $18.6 billion into their economy. That's what they said they're going to do. Now, is China telling the truth? Who knows? China's been lying to us for years. They're going to continue to lie to us. The thing is, our economy is looking better, and our economy or our futures responded to the Chinese news. So that's great news. I've got Carlos with me today. We're doing it live from Austin. We're doing it together. We're exploring the city. This is pretty outrageous. So I'm going to give you a quick market update real quick. The 10-year is sticking around 131. So the Fed today came out and they said nothing new. Now, everybody knows, I'll get into the positions in a minute. They said nothing new. So let's get into market direction. Market direction means it's going to go up tomorrow. There's no doubt in my mind. Now, let's talk about that. The Dow first, okay? The Dow hasn't had two green days in a long time, two heavy inflow days in a long time. So the point is, I would be more skeptical on the Dow, but I still think Dow stocks are going to be strong because I've got specific trackers. I'm talking about Boeing. I'm talking about Las Vegas Sands, Wynn Casino. Stocks like that are just going up. Carnival Cruise Lines, I made 40% on that today, and it's still going up after hours, not by a lot. Understand there will be upward pressure holding it down tomorrow, but I think the Dow is going to be green. So let's get to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ revolves around interest rates. Interest rates are around 131. The Fed came on, they said, no news. And the market shot up, then it rescinded, then it went back up again. The point is, I know what it's doing tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going up. Tech's going up higher than the Dow tomorrow. The Dow will be strong also. So that's my prediction. Now, what's going to happen on Friday? Shit's probably going to sell off. I'm going to take a seat here and tell you guys what's going on with my positions today. I'm looking for a sell-off on Friday. I'm looking for a green day tomorrow. Positions that I entered into and exited out of today. Sava, S-A-V-A. I'm now 5 out of my last 7 trading days. I made 40% on that one. I went in at $49. Keep doing the same thing, people. $49, get out at $52. And repeat. It goes down to $48. You're in. $52, you're out. What else? Carnival. I mentioned this one yesterday. I made 10% yesterday, another 30% today. I could have made more, but I exited out this morning with a 40% gain. Then my UVXY, all right? I mentioned the other day, UVXY is going down 6 to 8% today. When it was down around 8% today, I sold my positions. I got 91%, 114%. I flipped the switch. I went into UVXY calls because the Fed was speaking at 2:30 today. And what happened? I got in at $1.35. It spiked up to $1.70. A lot of people secured profit. It then dropped to $1 and then back up to $1.75, and people got out at the keynote $1.75. However, I zoomed in, which is taking us to the lesson today, because as it's dropping, it hits $1.70. I've got my ass set for $1.75. It doesn't get hit. The Fed comes on. They say no changes. The UVXY starts dropping. I'm like, shit, Carlos is next to me. I'm like, Carlos, we got to sell our shit, man. We got to sell it. We can't be in this anymore. And I trading with emotion. That was the point. He's like, oh, man, I got out. I made 7.5%. Carlos got out. I think he lost $30 on the trade. But it's kind of funny because what happened is we're heading into this event in Austin. And I say, hey, let me check out the UVXY. And then people are saying, hey, Matt, thanks so much. I got out at $1.75 on the second spike. I got out at $1.74 on the second spike. And I'm like, second spike, I've been in this conference. What's going on? And I check it out. I'm like, hey, Carlos, man, it went over $24 and like 30 cents. And he keeps shaking his head. He goes, that's what we're telling people. Your lesson today should be about trading with emotion, because we just broke every rule. We're watching it as we're walking and the Fed is speaking. We're like, I don't know what the Fed is saying. I can only gauge from the market. And I'm like, the Fed must be saying nothing because the shit is going down and we need to run for the hills. And he's like, oh, man, oh, I don't want to lose. Oh, come on. And I'm like, listen, we haven't lost money. Like, let's put it in for $1.60. And we put it in for $1.60 and it didn't activate. Then it went for $1.50. Didn't activate. $1.45. I got out. Carlos is like, hey, they're not buying my option. $1.30. $1.28. He finally got out. He lost like $30. And then what happened is some other people on the platform sold. It's not funny shit. The point is, I tell you, trade with no emotion. Use math. If you followed my guidance, which was like $1.70 to $1.75, you made what? Like anywhere from 35 to 40%. And that was a quick scalp. Instead, some of you got emotional. And as you saw going down, the same as me, I'm just a little faster with my fingers. I got out with profit, but some of you took a loss. And some of you don't like to test the waters, meaning you're not testing the waters with 2, 4, 6, 8 contracts. You're testing the waters with 20, 40, 60 contracts. And then you can't accept a loss like that. You got to go for a smaller gain like that. So that's what I'm thinking. Carlos, where are you at, man? Let's take a tour together. So everybody else, we appreciate you guys joining us today. I'm going to let Carlos speak for a minute. I'm going to try and find him. And then we'll take some questions and we'll see what we can do from there.
Man, I'm over here by the conference center.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Okay, I'll make my
Yeah, the
way over.
convention center. We're heading inside right now. We have a meeting at what is it, 4 o'clock this time? So it'd be 5 o'clock over there. We got some people heading out here. There you go.
All right. Well, I'm going to get to some questions, and I see there's some questions about some stocks, but
All
let me
right,
just
want me to put them on?
reaffirm. Leah, let me reaffirm for everybody here exactly what's going on tomorrow in the market, according to me, or what I'm thinking, okay? Based on the action that I saw at close of business today and the buying that I saw, I think the Dow, I think the Nasdaq's going to continue to go up tomorrow. I don't think everything goes up, which is straight. So it's like, okay, I mentioned it was turning around, what, 1 or 2 days ago? And I said, but nothing happens instantaneously and nothing happens all in the same direction. So as we're going up, we're still going to consolidate and get back down, go up, cut down. All right, Matt, what are you doing, man? You're not betting against me anymore. You got a 2K loss for you today. What?
He went against you, man. He went against you.
Oh, dude. The whole reason I have the platform is to teach you guys market direction. Because let me tell you what the big money does. They manipulate the market. So they make you think it's going one way. Here's the game. If no one understands this, Carlos understands. What do you think Vegas does? They track you in, right? Shit, everybody can win money. Then you make a bet and it's easy money. Oh, everybody wins. Hey, the house just pays out. But what does it do? The house takes from you. So these institutions, they're trying to manipulate the market. They make it look one way. You think there's a sell-off coming. You plan ahead. You buy your calls in maybe the SQQQ or the UVXY or whatever it is. And then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, it's the complete opposite direction. This is what they do to the market. This is how the institutions have these great balance sheets, multi-billion-dollar profits, where the retail trader, is struggling, which is why I created the platform, which is why I update you on market direction. I do my best to guide everybody. All right, let's get some questions up here. Oh, yeah, hit that like button. We're trading something new today. Oh, so let's go back to China real quick. China's putting this money into their economy or into their markets, but are they really? China's lied to us before. They've lied to us about their GDP. What they'll do is they'll announce their GDP, and then like a couple months later, they'll say, oh, they overstated it. So things are actually worse off than they usually state. They've done this before with their earnings. Let's remember that coffee shop, Lunkin Coffee, right? They were like those little pods of coffee. The stock was like $40 and it went up to $70, and then it went down to like $2. Now, the good news is that stock actually looks pretty good. It's still an OTC Blue Book stock. All right, Mr. Isaac. I saw Mr. Isaac use unusual whales the other day. Make a quick comment. He made it on Twitter. He used unusual whales, who points out option flow. He uses that with the strategy we have in the market, and he turned a killer profit. So that was cool. I did retweet that. Hey, what do I think about Morgan Stanley? You saw a lot of leap year puts being sold today around 2:30. So understand, if somebody's selling leap year puts, they're probably holding the stock. They're holding the stock for a longer term game, and they understand the stock isn't moving all that great, and interest rates are down, which is holding this stock down. So they're selling puts. While the stock looks to be going down, puts look to be more attractive. So it's like having a piece of shit and you make it look like gold because the banking stocks are going down right now. But banking stocks will not be held down. Interest rates will trickle up closer to 2%, at least like 1.75% by the end of the year. Keep in mind, we're at 1.31%. They're saying it's like there's no inflation out there. But I pay for gas, I pay for eggs, I pay for cheese. Shit's going through the roof, all right? It's just true. You got to make more money. They're like, oh, everybody, personal wealth is going up. The personal wealth numbers are going up. From who? Probably people on my platform, because we're the only ones that know how to invest in the market. Do not get fooled. All right, let's get to some more questions. All right. Hey, Matt, thoughts on Tesla puts, please? All right, so I would not go. James, please. You've had problems with Tesla in the past. I have a great record against Tesla. I'm 13 wins and 2 losses. But let me explain my Tesla strategy. I will only enter into Tesla calls or Tesla puts if it hits my magic number, okay? So Tesla calls for me would be if like Tesla went down to 702, 704. I know there's strength there and demand. All right, Tesla puts, if Tesla was pushing 767, 770, I would say that's a little frothy. I think Tesla should be back in the 730, 740 range. So that might be a time where I jump in. However, right now on a normal day, I would stay the heck away unless you're looking to swing it. And then again, you better be right, because if you don't swing Tesla the right way, I know you made the comment last week, I'm not picking on you, but you lost 10 grand on Tesla. You were pissed off, ruined your day. Why do you have to gamble with Tesla? You don't. There are a couple of things I mentioned the past couple of days. UVXY is going down. If you gamble with the UVXY, or that's your your choice of play, let's say. Okay, if that's your choice of play, then stick with it. Make money doing that and repeat it. You like to play with Tesla. It's like sitting at the high rollers table and you only have $10,000 and everybody else has 100,000 in front of them. You make one wrong move and you're broke. So please stay away from Tesla. All right, another question, man. All right, hey, thoughts on the UVXY puts? All right, well, hopefully I wouldn't be in puts or calls right now, okay? To be in UVXY puts, you have to say the market's going to be extremely strong tomorrow. Now, I don't think it's going to be extremely strong because we saw an extremely strong day today. Now, the day that today's day made up for yesterday because futures yesterday were up 400 and 150, and then the market ended up going down. So I said to you guys, the market is owed. These indices will go back up where they were yesterday. So today was no surprise at all. Today was no surprise. Tomorrow, I think there'll be more of a struggle, but I do think both indices will go higher tomorrow with a sell-off coming on Friday. So I'm telling you to plan ahead. I'm telling you to secure profit. Here's my strategy for tomorrow, and I know no one asked about it, but my strategy for tomorrow is I'm going to look for the morning dip. I'm specifically going to look at SAVA, and when that dips tomorrow morning to like $48, $49, I'm going to enter in. When it spikes past $50, $51 tomorrow, I'm going to sell my options. Now, if it spikes in the morning and it doesn't dip, I might play the opposite position. If it spikes to 55 or 56, I might wait till 10:30 a.m. when I think it's spiking the highest, and then I might enter into put contracts there. So like chess, always have two choices. If it spikes, I'm going to wait for the highest spike, which would be like 10:30, 10:45. If it dips, I will be buying at 9:35. All right. Matt is a genius. Yeah, I appreciate that. Now you share that on Webull. Here's my request for everybody. Besides for giving thumbs up to this video, if you're enjoying it and getting content from it, and we're going to change it up and make it better, please go on Webull, which is the platform. Please shout me. Go like at 349 at Matt 349 or shout Al Jefe. But tell people, hey, this dude's trying to teach people, because anytime I make a posting, they take it right down. People complain, but if you guys talk about it, people will draw onto the platform, and that's my goal. My goal is to help you become a better, more efficient trader. My goal has always been to help you take your money back from the institutions. That's what I do. I try and help you get your money back from the institutions. If you're down, you shouldn't be. We've been crushing on the platform lately. I'm giving you market direction. All right, let's get to another question. Oh, Be Big. Okay, I'm glad someone brought this up. I spoke about Be Big yesterday. By the way, I do all this from my head. I remember numbers. I'm great with numbers. I love numbers. I can do anything with numbers. So Be Big, there was heavy buying yesterday when the stock was like 626, 628. Then it spiked all the way up to 677. And I was like, holy shit, I completely missed that. And then I think it closed at like 655. So I went on yesterday and my position hasn't changed. If that stock drops down, and I didn't see it do it today because I was busy, with this conference here, YouTube financial conference here. But if Be Big drops down to the 620 range or 630 range, I am a buyer. Maybe even at 640 if I'm at stock, or 650. If I'm at options, I want the stock to drop to 620 or 630 to buy those call options. If it drops to 640 or 650, I will buy long shares in stock, right? I'm sure it was there today. I didn't catch today, but I'll be there because I do think Be Big will be over $10. I'm not saying it's going to hold. Anytime Be Big spikes, we'll be in and out in secure profit. So whether it's stock or options, I don't care. I don't tell anybody to play any specific way about it. We're only here to make money, all right? We're here to make whatever it is. You set a goal. I want to make $1,000 a month. Great. That's about $250 a week. I can make $250 a week. I'll make about $500. About $550 a day. All right. You all look like tourists. That's what we are, man. Austin's a great city. All right. Hey, Matt, let's see. Should I buy a put on BlackBerry since it bounced up after hours? Now, here's the thing about BlackBerry. It's kind of like a meme stock. At least it was a meme stock. I almost invested in BlackBerry because I thought that it's like a mid-range, like $12, $13, $14 stock. So I don't know how high it bounced, but if you're saying like it bounced to like $20, then I'd be careful because somebody's pushing it higher. If you're saying BlackBerry bounced to like $16, no, that's a fair value. Again, anything might come back. So it's based on the news. If you could tell me why it bounced and why you think it's going to come back, because it obviously bounced for a reason. It's not like people just bounce. There are millions, tens of millions, and hundreds of millions of dollars put into the stock, into the valuation. So if you think you're going to get creative or tricky and nobody else sees it coming, they do. They know exactly what they're looking for, and they're looking for your money. So they're looking for you to buy puts at the wrong time. The stock will spike higher, and then they'll buy their puts back at half the price. You'll lose 50%, and it'll still be a profitable position for them. All right, let's get another question up there. Hey, if you hate Matt, you hate money. Yeah, that's dead right, man. So again, I appreciate your shout out, man. That's great. All right, let's get another question up there. Because that's not really a question. That's more of a statement. It's basically a true statement at that. Um, what did I eat for lunch in Austin? What did I have for lunch? Oh, I had a sandwich. What'd you have, Carlos? Let's get Carlos involved here. Carlos,
Man, I had a great sandwich. El Fuego sandwich, bro. That thing was still burning my tongue. I
spicy,
love
right?
it. Yeah,
That
it was
was
good. It
great.
was good. Listen, we got some more questions, a few more questions. Then we have to run inside because at exactly 4 p.m. we got to be inside. So, guys, just shoot us your questions. Matt, I mean, if you guys don't appreciate what's going on right now, this man is actually telling you everything from his head. He is not looking at any charts right now. He knows where every freaking thing is right from his phone. If I wouldn't be watching this right now, I would not believe it. So, guys, hit that like button, share this with a ton of people. All right. I'm gonna shut
I'm
up
gonna
and
buy you a beer tonight, Carlos. That's great. So
all
yeah,
right.
everybody, please share this video. Tell people what we're doing. Tell them about my transparency, even when my trades are bad, when they're bad, because they're rarely bad, right? I mean, somebody got upset the other day. UVXY puts, I put them in at $1.30. Guy was cursing me out. They were down to 92 cents. What did I do? Average down. That's the same trade that I sold those for $2.10, and I made 114%. So if you trade the right way, if you enter at the right time, if you average down the right way. Now, even if you don't average down, let's say the dude didn't average down, you're in at $1.30 and you sell these for $2.10, you're making 80 cents, you're in at $1.30. What is that? About 72%. So if you want more than 72%, yes, then curse me out because 72% sucks. If I can only make you 72% on a trade, then you should probably just get rid of me. I should make you at least 73, if not more. Oh, great news. I did ask Love yesterday to come on next week with us and shoot a live stream with us. So I'm excited about that. Okay, my thoughts on Caterpillar. Okay, so we have to understand. You have to understand when you're talking about Caterpillar or whatever stock you're talking about, and I'll talk about a couple. Caterpillar, Boeing, Delta, Carnival, Win. They're all in the same group. All right. You could add like Home Depot would be in that group. Lowe's would be in that group. These are all Dow stocks. Let's call them recovery stocks. They're going to move with the Dow. Now, everybody, look at the 1 month of the Dow right now. Okay. It hasn't had two inflow days in the entire month. All right. We know the month has been beat up. So you say to yourself, is the Dow going to be strong tomorrow? Or, like most people think, will it decline tomorrow and we'll just go up and down? So here's the thing. I'm a contrarian. You guys saw my shirt yesterday. I'm a fucking contrarian. If that's what it should have said, I'm a fucking contrarian. But it didn't. I'm a contrarian. So when most people think, oh, yeah, the market's going to give back its gains tomorrow, I'm telling you right now, with conviction and with certainty, all right, the NASDAQ will go up tomorrow. The Dow will go up tomorrow. All right. So yeah, Caterpillar calls. I'd love to be in it. If you got in on the dip today, congratulations. You have strategy that the market's going to be strong, like we spoke about, right? Pre-market 2 days ago. In fact, when the market was throwing up 2 days ago, I said to you guys, I see a reversal. Now, do you guys see my reversal? I see things first. I see patterns. Let's get one more question up there, Carlos. All right, CCL, yes. We'll continue to rise through Friday. I don't know, bro. I was so excited on the pop up this morning. And then I looked later on this afternoon and I told Carlos, guess what? He said, what? I said, Carnival. He said, it went down. I said, no, it's up even higher than where it was this morning. And I should have held the options that I sold for $1.25 at a 40% gain. We're now at $1.39. So that's another, what, 13%? So I guess I don't like profit either. Who likes 53% when you can get 40%, right? Buy high, sell low. I don't know. That's such a contrarian thought. Yes, I love Carnival. Carnival will go up tomorrow. Carnival won't go up 3 or 4 days straight. So expect a sell off on Friday. And that's how I feel about the market. Please give a like, share. This is crazy exciting. The new stuff that Carlos and I are working on. We're meeting people today, DMs, collaborations, getting some real guidance. And this shit is going to be off the chart. So please, your chance now is to subscribe. All right. Love, new trading goal. Very excited. Loves crushing a small account. She had like $800 maybe a few months ago. I think it's up to 4,200 now. We love you guys. Carlos, we have one more question. Or are we thinking?
Hold on, let me see. I got one more. Guys, if I missed your question, come on, don't kill me. I'm doing this all on the phone. I'm not like Matt, everything in his freaking head here. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me see.
And if anybody misses questions, you could easily post it on the platform. Start a discussion and say, hey, I was going to ask him about this call option or this put option. What do you guys think? And you know what? You know who checks out the platform? This guy right here. So I'm in a boring meeting and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? I'm going to check it out. Yes, okay, I'm glad somebody brought that up because that stock is off the chart. So anytime you're playing a stock like a meme stock like AFTR, right, which is running today, and I think it was up 27% 27% during the day, and I think it's up like 11% aftermarket, if my memory is right. You've got 20 calls that expire. Oh my God, you're down 30%. How are you down 30%? Oh my God. Oh, Lucid running out of steam. Because you're in Lucid calls. Yes, people were taking money. So I told you guys, nothing goes straight up. So if you look at Lucid, right, there's been so much demand, but I saw $7 million of call options come in like a day or two ago. Guess what happened? Lucid spiked up like a whole $2, right? 10% and a little more. If you have $7 million of call options, you get in, you get out, you take profit. So anytime that happens, I'm actually looking at the open contracts, the open interest on the call options. When you see that drop, that's when you exit and you take profit yourself. All right, great question. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Carlos, will we be back tomorrow?
We will be back tomorrow. I mean, sorry guys, we have to cut this a little bit short. We have, to adjust to the to all the planning that they have inside. So, but we wanted to come on here. Believe me, we are doing all of this for you guys so that you have better content, so you guys have, a better feed and everything. We want to give you as much value as we can. So, like right now, we have to run inside. So, thanks a lot, everybody, for hanging out. Matt, I'm waiting for you. Oh, I see you. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm right here,
Look,
buddy.
he's
All
coming
right,
over
thanks,
there.
everybody. We'll check you guys out tomorrow. I'll be on the platform tomorrow morning. I'll give you a market direction, but you're ready for today.
All
And
right,
I'm going to
guys.
try and come up with some creative jokes. Have a good night, everybody.
Adios.